Welcome to Chinn Family Kitchen. Good job.
That was weird.
It was weird. The angle's funny. We're very low brow filming here. Okay, what are we making today, Emmy?
Apple cinnamon crisp with no oats.
It is apple cinnamon crisp with no oats. This is a new recipe for me. I usually make apple crisp with oats, right? Mm-hmm. It's true.
Actually, I don't watch you make apple crisp that much often. So.
Well, it's been a year, right? I usually make it in the fall because what's ripe in the fall? What's
Apples.
extra good? Yes.
Is that why we always go apple picking on my
Yes.
birthday?
That's when apples are yummy around here. Then we go apple picking right around my birthday. So right now, what are we doing? We're doing the first thing in the recipe.
Peeling apples. Well, technically, we washed them before.
We washed them, and now we're peeling them. Great. And then right after you peel that one, I think that we're done peeling the apples. And then I would love for you to, can you see on this what we should set our, we should preheat the oven to?
That looks so weird.
Oh, because you're all cut off. Would you like me to fix that? Yes, I will fix it. I will absolutely fix it. I don't know how, but I will get, there we go.
I have so much to look for.
We got it,
On
Daddy.
Saturdays, especially because we have baths on Saturdays, and I have a ghost bath bomb.
You have a ghost bath bomb because that's what we do on Saturdays.
Big off Doc Vic. I'll make it.
That's our new ritual, right? Mommy comes home from classes with
And brings
exciting
a
bath bombs.
bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we just have baths. What?
Okay.
I don't know why I did
All right.
that.
Will you put that apple down once you're done peeling it? And then I need you to set the, preheat the oven to what? What does it say here?
350.
Okay.
Oh, well, I've done that many times.
Is that in Celsius or Fahrenheit? It doesn't say. Let's assume Fahrenheit. If it were in Celsius, that would be very, very hot. I think that looks good,
How am
We
I
don't have
supposed
to
to know?
go too crazy. There we go. Okay. Feels good that way. You set the.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Oh,
No, that's the one. That's the one.
Oh, right.
You got it all the way to 350.
It's good.
That's good. That works. Okay. Let's say, do you want your knife, Emmy?
Yes.
Is that Gung got you? Okay, this is the one, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So let's make sure. Let's see what it tells us to do here.
Or I could just have the red knife.
We washed the apples, right?
Good also got
Then
that.
we peeled them. And now we're going to core and slice them up. Would you like me to core them for you?
Yeah.
So that you can slice them?
Yeah, that would.
Okay.
That
I don't
would
have
be
a
great.
we don't have a corer. Do we have a corer? I don't think we have a corer. So I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way, which is I'm just going to cut around it so we core it that way, and then Emmy will have an easier time because it'll be really flat and she can just cut it up. Okay. You see yourself because there's people on the other side of that. It's not a mirror.
I'm trying to find the camera.
Okay.
I couldn't find the camera. You
couldn't
told
find
me
the
to look
camera.
at the camera.
Right. You're right. You're right.
And I
I
was
did
trying to
tell you
find
that.
the camera.
I did
The
tell you
green
that.
dot,
You're
and I
right.
found it.
Fine.
You told me to look at the
This
camera.
will be your collection of apples to cut.
Okay. And then you just like cut them into 2 or 3 or 4.
What does it say?
or
It
5.
says and slice them up. And so I would guess once you start slicing them.
Do we put the corn?
No, will you put it in there, please? Thank you very much.
I was
So
like,
I would
what?
say, I don't know. I don't think folks can see this at all. Okay, Daddy. So what we're gonna do is we have a little bit of a camera issue in the house. Obviously, we have a little bit of a technical issue, but we're gonna slice them up this way. So when Emmy slices them, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Emmy. You're gonna slice them this way,
Okay, perfect.
nice and not too thin, but about like that. Okay, and then once you do that, you can actually just toss them in there.
Okay.
But first,
Can you pour them?
I need to core them. And we didn't go too crazy with peeling them, so you don't have to, I don't believe that you need to be so meticulous with peeling them, unless that is your thing and you don't like to have any bits of.
Oh, if you don't like that, then I suggest you don't like do this because it's
Well, they'll make that decision, but I was trying to give people options in case they're
cooking along.
cooking along or they want to cook along later. Or they're like, oh.
Oh yeah, because you don't have to
Cousin
do.
Jonathan says hi.
Hi, Cousin Jonathan.
Oh what?
Our social media manager let me know. Hi, Cousin Jonathan.
I see.
All right, let's see.
Daddy is in there? Is that Daddy's watching?
He is. He's checking it out for us. Okay. I'm still coring. After I core, Emmy is going to start slicing these up, being very careful of her
In
fingers.
things like this.
Yes. Nicely. Nice demonstration, Emmy.
I think I forgot to look at the camera. I mean,
Emmy, you don't have to be too careful about it. It's a very casual, it's an extremely casual cooking show.
with a 5-year-old on it, so I'm assuming you can like click.
Are you 5?
No, but
No.
Theo's 5.
Yes,
and
but
he
Theo
could've
is,
been on
it's
it.
true, he could have been. I think he elected to not.
And he elected to play video games instead.
Yes, that's true. Okay,
He's a
so
video
there's our,
They just-
there are our apples. Now Emmy is going to, so when you, I know you know how to slice these, but just given, they don't have to be so thin, you can do them like that, but just watch your fingers, you remember how to do it? Okay.
Can I have the knife now?
Giving your child a sharp knife, even though they know what they're doing, it's always a little nerve-wracking. Okay, I'll work on the next part of it while you're doing them.
Okay, this isn't.
Oh, remember to curl your fingers under.
How do I do that?
Remember, yes, do it that way. That way you know you don't, yes, good job.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's fine. They can be that thick. That's totally fine.
okay.
Yeah, you want to show people?
So I'm doing about this instead of this because I don't think I could ever slice on that thin. So I'm just doing it that way.
Okay, let's get this.
It's been so long.
Emmy, go, go, go. We're waiting for you. This is not optional timing.
I know.
All
Now
right.
you're reminding me of the video game.
All right. So I'm going to make up a little bit of sugar, tablespoon of brown sugar, a couple tablespoons of regular sugar.
This isn't cutting.
Huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You never put your fingers like that. Here, hold on. It's not cutting it through for you? Oh, can I give you some pointers? Would that help? Okay. So,
That's not cut.
here we have it. It is cut through. It's fine. So, when you're here, you can put your point down and you can do that. So, put the point down and slice through. Point down, slice through. That way you'll have a little bit more control over the knife, okay?
Okay.
That might help you slice all the way through.
Nice.
Watch that. See, that thumb is right in the way, so curl it under. There you go. Point down and slice. Good job.
Oops.
It's okay. Put it down. Do you need a smaller knife?
Yes.
Okay,
can I
you want
have
your
the
do
red
you
knife?
want your paring knife, the red one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good. We're problem solving. So let's try that. That seems like it's a little unwieldy. Okay, but you still have to be careful of your fingers, yes?
There we go. That's better.
Is that better, huh?
That was just like a really big knife.
So
I like it.
I've got the sugar. I've got a tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 of regular sugar or white sugar, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon because this is a very heavy cinnamon option. This is also all we ever. I'm drowning in tablespoons. Emmy, can I get right behind you for a second? This is how we do it. We have a little bit take our teaspoon measures or our spoon measures. We're on a disc, like they were on a little ring, and the ring disappeared, and now I can never find any of our spoon measuring. So I have to now make it up myself. This is not that sensitive, but it is pretty annoying. Daddy, do you know where any of the measuring spoons went? Hold on. That's okay. I will make it up. This is not the critical part, but we are going to need to find them at some
Are
point.
you gonna eyeball them?
Yes. Are you opposed to that?
Nope.
Okay.
It just, like the word eyeballing them.
You like the idea of eyeballing them? Okay.
It reminds me of Theo. He likes to talk about eyeballs a lot.
Been a while since I baked. Cleaning is a little almost anything for a teaspoon.
Almost.
Yeah, there are limits. Okay.
I think it is very funny that we are slicing apples and, you know, making whatever you call it, and then I'm listening to Theo in the background saying Daddy per se because, you know, there's...
I know, Emmy. I know. I do know. Okay.
Hey!
Great. 1.
Oh, you heard me?
And 2.
Yeah, you're part of this cooking show. Well,
I feel like it's very fun to be a cooking family. Here is the tricky part of being a whole family that cooks, is that everyone has just a slightly different idea of where things go in the kitchen.
hey, I don't even mess with the kitchen.
And it's really mommy and daddy have slightly different ideas, and so I feel like we have this conversation with where the items go in the kitchen.
Except if you don't like where
over time.
I put back the box of chocolate chip bars, but
The box of what?
chocolate chip bars, like.
Oh, right, but that's not really for cooking. That's just a snack. I don't need to cook that. I just unwrap it.
But what if you wanted to eat it and you were so hungry and you really wanted that and then you couldn't find it?
Okay, you do have a knife though, so
I
let's
know.
be careful about how we're.
I feel like
Okay.
this reminds me of
So this is just a little cinnamony. This is a little cinnamony situation going on here for the apples when they're done.
Smells really good.
It does, doesn't it? I can even start to smell that. Okay.
Wait, but that wasn't like
That was in my category of things I couldn't smell very well. Okay. Arrange apples. So once you're done, we're going to arrange the apples so they cover the bottom of the pan, which would be no problem. And then we'll sprinkle them with the sugar and we'll mix well. You can even, since our hands are clean, you could probably mix them with your hands. And then we're going to cut the butter. And in this case, it's about a tablespoon of butter. And we use non-dairy butter because all our stomachs are sensitive. And a little bit of lemon over the top.
I'm actually fine with it.
There's some
You're
fancy cultured coconut butter in the fridge if you want.
Oh, is there?
What?
Is there really? Is it in
Oh, dude.
bars? Is it
Yes, yeah, I think it's one.
in, really? Where is it? Wow, look at that.
When I just said holy doo-doos,
Well, I
thought of holy
I'm
cow.
gonna try that out.
I thought of holy cow, and that made me think of horror cow.
Of what?
Horror cow, like horror and cow.
Oh,
Because that's what,
horror cow? Like,
Fish legs
Like,
named-
it's a horror.
yeah. Fish Legs named his dragon that.
Cultured coconut butter. What is the world coming to? But let's see if it's good.
There's not mold on it now. It's fine.
There is no mold on it.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out soon. Okay.
Can I smell it?
I mean, it doesn't really smell like anything, but of course I don't have the
It
best sense of-
smells like butter and wrap.
And
I think that's
and we will put lemon juice on the apples so that they do not brown. Lovely. Anybody saying hey?
Someone's watching.
Well, lovely. Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to put some lemon. Oops, watch out.
That was like,
On
is
top
that
of
from the
lemon,
apples?
A little bit on the lemon, so they don't brown too much. They don't oxidize and brown. Okay, you're good. Nice job.
I'm not bending them too much because I don't like the feeling of sticking my fingernails into apples.
Oh, fair enough, yes. So we'll keep this in the fridge for now so that it doesn't warm up too much. Right, so that's prepped. So the cinnamon sugar is prepped. We'll have butter. There's a little bit of lemon on those so they don't oxidize too much.
It's a lot of apples. We can just like throw them on the pan and it'll cover it all.
That's true. Okay, and then we'll have the topping. Once we do that, we'll put the flour, sugar, cinnamon in a medium-sized bowl. We'll cut the butter into thin slices and cut it into the flour mixture till it resembles crumbs. Cover the apples with the topping. Pat it down lightly, maybe if we feel like it. And then it doesn't say maybe if we feel like it. that's an editorial for mommy. And then we'll bake for 15 minutes. What do you think of that? And then maybe well, after we bake it, maybe we'll post a picture of our yummy finished apple crisp.
Can I help?
Is it apple crisp or it's apple crisp? Yes. Oh, you want to help? Okay.
My bubbles all there.
Oh, it does. It looks much better. Had a little flew into some side of the couch or something. Okay. Do you want to get your hey, my love? Do you want to get your
Thank you.
your stool?
Thank you very much, Mom.
You're welcome.
I was prepared for that loud sound of it dropping.
No, I caught it with my own two hands.
I was so prepared.
Okay, so
It
you're
sounded
pushing
weird.
against anything.
Silence
Yes, good
sounded
job.
weird, which is a
So
very
now,
weird thing to say.
Theo, here's what I want you to do. Can you do this for me instead of making faces in the camera? Can you put this over here and
We
reach
all do it
over
sometimes.
and then squeeze this over the apples? Can you do that with the lemon? Should I put it closer to you?
Yeah.
Emmy, can you do it over here so you
Uh-huh.
can reach it? Thank you. Yep. Good job.
I was just for a minute using this side of the knife. Next lemon, which is
You need a
not,
new lemon to do?
which everybody knows is not the proper side to use a knife using the part here because that part is not.
Squishy, squishy. Okay.
I mean, it's
Okay, we
still.
can stop. We'll want to wait. We're going to, not up because it'll squirt right in our eyeballs. That would sting terribly. Okay, perfect. So we can stop doing that now.
Something
Good job.
that's
Put it
like
face down.
thing
And
about
I'm
the
just gonna put it
same
down.
is like
Let
hand
it go.
sanitizer.
We're going to put some more on there in a second. But, Theo, if you would like to, you can start. Do you want to help me measure out the flour and the sugar and the cinnamon?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm common of doing is I'll do a job great if it's a real job. Like sometimes like if it's like clean up your toys, I'll be like, that's not a good job. That's not a real job. But if it's like
Oh,
cut
cleaning up your toys is definitely a real job. It is not a job you like. but
it is
a-
not. I don't like.
I have to argue against whether or not it's a real job or not. It's
Well,
definitely a real job, and it is
That's
definitely
what it is
very,
now.
very, very
I like
helpful to everyone.
cooking
in the
jobs,
family.
but for example, if I'm cooking, like if it's like
That's my point.
if it's like I don't feel like I don't sometimes I won't want to taste test the apples
Excuse me,
because
sir.
I'll feel
Can
like
you
that's
turn
not a
around?
real job and it's not helping.
Hold on. Thank you. Good job.
Now
Now you and I are going to start assembling the crumble that goes on top.
what does it even mean?
Would you want to find out? It gets like a crumble, almost like a little cake topping that goes on top. And it'll get crispy and crumbly.
What does? The apples?
Hmm?
The apples?
You'll see. Okay, I feel like we need one more thing. That's very full, and so I think we're going to need to toss it in the sugar. We need to toss it in the sugar in a separate bowl in a second.
I'm almost done with the cutting.
Okay, maybe we'll do that part. Right, we need 1 cup of flour. Do you want to help me? I have to find a cup measurer. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a design, Daddy, it's a little bit of a design flaw.
Yeah, well, we didn't design this kitchen to yes,
1 cup, Mom.
we did not. Contrary to public
Thank
opinion,
you. Did you get that for me?
we didn't actually design this kitchen to be used in a cooking show.
Yeah.
Okay, Emmy, next task
Yes.
is can you take this, all these apples, and dump them in that bowl?
Totally.
Excellent.
Can I just use my hands?
You may. You may absolutely use your
Next task is we got to try one of these apples.
Daddy.
How are they, Daddy? They might be a little lemony.
They'll be delicious in the tart.
Yes.
They're a little tart. Don't worry, Theo. The sweet toppings going on. They'll be delicious in the tart.
They're
Right now I'm just putting handfuls of this in a bowl. And I'm probably not going to be stopping a lot because,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
Well-
you're supposed to be helping me. Aren't you supposed to be helping me?
I know. I'm also a taste tester.
Oh, okay.
It's like chefs.
Should I put the flour in here?
Just like who, Theo?
Chefs.
Just like chefs. Oh, you have to taste everything. That is really important. You're right. Okay.
Leftover coffee from breakfast is not part of the cooking show.
It's not part of it, but it's very important. Okay. Little Flight of the Conchords reference there for the grown-ups in the audience. Okay. Are you coming back? Emmy, this is the next part of your job. The next part of your job is to sprinkle all that sugar on top of these, and then you're going to mix it together with your hands. And Theo, your next job is, can you fill that up for me with flour?
By the
Do you want me
end
to hold
of
this, or do you
this,
wanna hold
my
it?
hands are going to be absolutely covered with brown stuff. Which in this case, this case would be called cinnamon. But I like to call it brown stuff on my hands because it's good.
No, you have to fill it all the way up. We're measuring it. This is a measuring
Oh.
cup. Yeah. So this is a measuring cup. So this is 1 cup. Once it's full.
You can take as big as you want, right?
As big, yes. But once we get here, we're going to just do it to the top, and then it's telling us that that's 1 cup, and we've done what we needed to do.
Almost there.
Yeah. Don't pat it down.
At this time, I'm
You
just
didn't
gonna.
do that. Yeah. Good job.
Almost there.
Yeah, more. You can do it. You can. No. Don't pat it down.
I'm ready.
You don't want to
for
pat
my-
it down in baking it. It throws too much sugar.
Okay, and I just
Keep
Yep.
going.
Mixing
We're
this
going to
together with
overfill
my
it. So you can
hands.
fill it up
Yep.
higher than that. I'll show you how we'll.
that.
Yep. Keep going. More. One more.
What do I?
More.
As long as
Just
I-
like your butt. Great.
I
More,
will
more.
wash
Okay,
them, but as
perfect.
long as I
See, now
can
look
take
what
a
I'm gonna
piggy
do.
taste of this,
I'm going to
I am
here,
absolutely
here. To see how I'm getting
You can
it
even take a
nice
palm
and
taste,
level.
Emmy.
And then I go, ooh. Now look at that.
Get your fingers
You
down
wanna put it
under
in the
too.
bowl?
There you go.
Okay, nice and carefully in the bowl.
Good job.
Yep. Well done. Next measurement is 1 cup of sugar. Are you ready to do that for me again with the sugar? I hope we have 1 cup of
The
sugar.
good side of this is I get a palm taste of this. I
You would
will
think-
wash my
you would
hands
think
after.
I would have taken note of that beforehand, but oh, we have plenty of sugar. Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, it's yummy. I'm gonna get to taste
All
it.
right.
Yeah, look.
This is a non-dogmatically vegan
Look.
apple crisp. Here we go.
I'm using my
So
hands.
it's
I
ethical but not stridently so.
Not all the way to the top like this, right? Mommy,
Yes, same.
I think I'm just gonna.
You want the bigger spoon?
Wait,
I think
wait.
this is-
Before you do that though, ask her what has to happen to the apples.
Mommy, what?
Oh, thank you.
I wanted to.
Sorry, there were too many voices in my head at the same time. We'll scoot this out of the way. Will you put those apples back in here? Great. Oh, sweetie, I got it. I'm helping you now. Pull the bowl back. There we go. That was a good experiment. Okay, the apples are in there. Now we're gonna put a little butter on top. Are you ready to cut the butter up, Em, for me?
I will wash
so you
my.
want-
Can
yes,
I wash
you-
my hands before this?
You may.
Can I lick my hands?
No, you just wash them. Yes, you can lick them once, and then you have to wash them.
It's good. It's like really good.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
Here, Emmy, let me help you with the water.
Yes,
That is like so good.
I do. Okay. And we need
I'm probably going to
1
make sure
tablespoon
my
of butter.
hands are
This is a
pretty
very
dry because when you're cutting
interesting.
butter, I don't like to really touch butter when my hands are wet like that.
not very precise. Fortunately, it's not that sensitive a recipe. Okay, Emmy, what I need you to do now, so that's about a tablespoon of butter. So what I need you to do, if you don't mind, is you're going to take that butter and cut it into little cubes, and you're just going to dot it over,
What do you mean dot it?
sprinkle.
Yeah.
So cut it into small cubes.
Like that?
No,
I'm
it's
gonna-
much smaller.
I'm gonna do a lot
Like
of.
little cubes like this.
Oh, okay. So like that.
Oh, good job, Theo. Just do it right over there so you don't get sugar all over.
That's good, right?
I think so. Hold on, let's find out. Should we find out?
Yeah, that's good.
Right, we'll spread it out, and then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go. Are you gonna pour it in there for me? Would you please?
Yes. This is getting like smushed together.
Excellent.
It's fine,
Thank
just
you very much.
don't worry. But yep.
I'm gonna put all over so it's like.
Yeah, Mr. Theodore. Okay. Now I'm looking over here. There's my recipe, Theo. So The next thing I need for this.
Just make sure it gets spread out. That's the important part. I mean, the size of the pieces is not so important.
1 cup sugar. Oh, more cinnamon. Wow. Okay.
What?
I know. It's crazy. And then 1/2 cup of softened butter. But our butter is fairly soft. Oh, right. So you want it to go like a dot here and a dot there.
Can I have a bite?
Of the butter?
No, of the apple.
You may have 1 apple. Here, you can have this one.
Sure.
Can't deny a child. A cinnamony, sugary apple.
And a child.
Okay.
He is, I'm just going to tell you, because we haven't been here for a while, and he probably wasn't like this before, famous for sticking things in his mouth whole. Especially with marshmallows and chocolate. He'll just go.
Does not have another one. Here, do you want to put the cinnamon in the... Hey, love. Hey. We're still cooking. Come back to earth. Here you go. In you goes.
Since we're focusing on this part, can I move my spoon to that part?
Good question, Theo. So that's the cinnamon, and now we do the butter. Okay, Emmy, will you move this carefully over there?
Can you just... Okay.
Lovely. Oh, you licked my spoon. I needed that. Okay. You didn't lick this one, did you?
Nope.
Okay, good. Can you please stir this together?
Are you sure? We'll watch the show later, Theo, and find out. The camera saw.
Really, did you lick it?
No, you didn't.
Can I?
Okay, stir it up.
Can I?
Emmy, I have a different job for
Oh,
you.
yes. Stir it. Stir it all. Just stir it, like.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
need you to take,
Stir it all.
so.
Gently though, Theo, so it doesn't. So it doesn't go everywhere.
Break that up.
You can stick the spoon down like
So
this.
I have
in
to
it.
say that it's
Stir it
kind
like
of
that.
why we wear
Yeah.
aprons. It could get in eyes.
Yes,
hair.
but the floor doesn't have an apron.
If we are to eat this,
1/2 cup
I
of butter.
cannot have anything else in my hair because I'm already gonna get like everything is gonna be like bits
cup
of food stuck in my
of
hair.
bougie cultured coconut butter. Very exciting. I bet it will be delicious. Now, Emmy, would you take this butter as your lawful, delicious baking fat and cut it into slices or
Like
cubes?
that?
Yeah, that's good. Yes, and then so cut those up. Oh, that looks good, Theo. That looks very good. We're gonna need
That
Daddy's.
is so
we're gonna need
cool.
Daddy's pastry cutter. What?
I like how it's my pastry
I don't
cutter.
know why it's your
Okay,
pastry cutter. I don't know why I call it. Can you get down for just a sec? We're gonna look for the pastry cutter.
I have the
Can you
cubes.
scoochie? Watch yourself.
It's because left to her own devices, Jen would do this all with a pair of knives because she's old school like
I
that.
would. I definitely would. But I think I'm pro tools, but not. I just didn't add for pro tools back then. Here you go. This is
So
yours.
am I just going to put the butter?
Yes, Emmy doesn't have to. That looks great. Now Emmy's gonna put the butter in there. Will you pull the spoon out?
No, Lucky. No.
No looking that. I don't think so.
No,
Just do
no,
this.
no.
We're gonna checking it. Yes, we're good. Emmy, whoa, no, hey, don't do that while we're baking. That's no thank you. Emmy's gonna put the butter in.
But it's
Perfect.
gonna
You're
be
doing great.
good.
And then you're going to use the butter cutter, the pastry cutter, and go in there and press and squish. Yep.
Good job.
Oops. Oh, that's fine. Do you want to take it closer to you, sweetheart, so that it's more
Yes.
under? Yeah. Okay. Emmy's gonna do that until it looks a little bit like it's
Yeah.
couscous, maybe a little bit larger than couscous. Maybe like Israeli couscous.
I have no idea what that is.
You do. Grandma makes it in the summer.
We'll
I
let
don't
you
know
know.
what Israeli couscous is.
Can't believe it.
I know what couscous is.
I failed as a parent.
Is there a knife or a fork she can use to clear the back of that? She might need.
What I suggest doing is you pull this in here and you push in like that,
Okay.
and then you pull this in like that,
That's not
and then
gonna-
you push in, and
That's
you
not
can
gonna-
rock it like this. That's why
Okay,
it's
can
kind
I-
of this. Yes, I'm just
Can I have it like?
fine. All right. How's Emmy doing? Is she doing okay, Theo? Okay.
She's doing great.
Until it resembles, here's a better, until it resembles coarse crumbs, Emmy. So you're going to keep doing that for a minute till it resembles coarse crumbs.
What's coarse crumbs?
Crumbs like, you know when we make croutons?
Mm-hmm.
And there's some crumbs left in the,
Yeah.
like they're like larger crumbs left on the baking sheet.
Something like
It's
this,
kind
but
of,
like
yes,
smaller.
a little bit more crummy than that. It's getting there though.
I don't think you get it all out.
Yeah, oh yeah. Doing great, Emmy.
There's this cooking like this reminds me, like with Theo, it reminds me, there's this dad who does like cooking shows like us, except he does it with his like
Can't be true. It's only us that does this.
2-year-old daughter.
Uh-huh.
And it's really funny because she'll eat anything. Like when he poured like a lot of maple syrup, lemon, and vanilla into a measuring cup, she just drank it.
Oh my goodness.
So like.
It does sound like it would be yummy though. This is looking pretty good, I'm gonna do a little sweet, may I? Do you mind?
And once she. No, sorry. No, I don't.
You don't want me to do this?
I don't
Oh,
mind.
you don't mind. Okay, okay.
I'm confusing because mommy, do you mind?
Yes,
Mommy,
I understand. It was a little.
mommy,
Okay.
what's that
Emmy, I think we're gonna need these apples arranged
that has
a little more like down in the pan so the topping doesn't spill all over. You think you want to do that? You understand what I mean? Like to fill in the gaps so it's like flatter.
I don't know what it's called.
What?
The thing
Like
with
the
the
get them down
brown
into the
with
gaps and like,
inside a little cup.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called again?
Sweetie, I don't know.
We so deserve pinky taste. What is it called again?
How's this looking at me? That's starting to look like
Can I have
coarse
another
crumbs,
one?
right?
Are we? Thank you. Deserving pinky taste?
Of what? Of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
Yes, I do want. You underestimate my love
Okay.
of mashed things in a bowl.
Okay, I think this is pretty good. Well, we're ready. Now's the time because we're kind of ready
Okay.
to move on to the
Let's-
next piece.
Just gonna wait.
Yeah, just wait because there's a knife involved. Thank you very much. It's wise, it's good training, and it's good modeling. You're right, I should. We should get that in there. There we go, and cut that in. Cut that in there. Oh, we got everything. Oops, you're right, Emmy. Good catch.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna cut that into that so that it's covered. Okay. Get it in there. Okay. Done. Oh no, yeah, okay. How's the butter? How's the mystery butter? Okay, so, spoon.
I need to wash my hands. So is Theo.
Oh, that's very pleasant, I must say.
That's my job.
What's your job? You and Emmy are about to have the same job and you're going to do it carefully. Emmy, we'll get the big spoon. Should I get a small spoon for you? Well, we'll use this one.
Yeah.
I think it'll be easier for you to control. Okay, Emmy, take that large spoon.
Yes.
I'll show you with this one. Are you ready to watch, Theo? You paying attention? Okay. And we're just going to kind of
Yeah, I know.
sprinkle it in there because we don't want it to go all over the place,
I know.
okay?
Okay.
Like that? Okay. Do you need a smaller spoon, Emmy B?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want the other tablespoon?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
here you go.
helpful because it's like curved,
Here you
so
go.
it's better.
You can dump it down. There you go.
there you go.
You want to fill those holes as much as you can.
Totally. I'm
Nicely
glad
done,
we did
Theo.
not mix the other stuff in this bowl because apples would have been like flying everywhere.
Shall I help too?
Sure. This reminds me, there was this bakery we pretended to have in school, and Maya, who's one of my friends in school,
Mm-hmm.
she was pretending, we had this Canva, if anybody knows what that is. It's like this computer thing
Uh-huh.
where you design stuff. And
They are not paying us anything, just so you all know.
I know. And so we pretended to have the bakery, and we put like pictures of pastries on Canva, and then Maya was like overloading every single page with pictures of money, and she's still doing it. That was in.
Is that a funny joke that you all have at school?
Of second grade, and she's still doing it. She did it over the summer.
That's a good running gag. It's nice when you have your friends for a long time in school and you can have
I've
jokes that
known
last
some
for
of
a
them.
long time.
I've known a lot of them for 3 years. Some of them too. Some of them came in only.
Theo, what year of school did you just start?
And
Oh, what grade?
You can say it louder. Nobody can hear you.
kindergarten.
Yes, that's loud enough.
If I had a phone, I would still make that my ringtone. Kindergarten.
Well, that makes one of us.
It's like kindergarten.
Ow. Oh, Chinn Family Kitchen Realness. Ow, that really hurt, Theo.
I'm sorry.
I know, but it's a kitchen, right? So you can't be waving your hand around and smashing your head into other people's heads. It's not safe. Okay. So funny. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay. Here we go. All right. I think this is ready to go in the oven. But first, because this is a little bit, it's kind of above the top of the rim, I'm going to take one of our less precious pans. More pans that have seen a few things in their day. I'm going to put the pan.
Do you want to just put the crisp on the pan and then put it in, or you want to put it under? Lay under.
I don't know if I can because of
Can I
the
try
way.
to put the pieces of butter on the counter?
Can we do that later?
It does say pat down lightly. Did you do
Oh,
that?
should we pat it down? Or you guys want to pat it down?
Yeah.
Okay, gently. It says gently, right? Okay. Oh.
If I can get over here, we can watch it go in the
A
oven.
little bit of a.
Just a little pat.
I think that's good.
Pat down lightly. Beautiful job, you
Oh,
two.
yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, are we ready?
Can I eat
Not too
this?
much.
Emmy, do you want to open the oven? Or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, all the way open, all the way down.
Open. Beautiful job, Miss Emmy. And oh, Daddy, gonna need one of these to come out.
No, just do it. It's fine. Just, oh, it's not going to fit. Oh, okay. Okay, Emmy, will you close the oven and take the camera?
Oh, what fell? Can you come down and get it and put it in the sink, please, Theodore?
Who am I? Am I just filming the oven?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Touch water. Touch water. Touch water. Touch water.
Wait.
We're moving the oven stuff. So now there's an efficient
If you want,
gas.
I would rather not. Lovely. I just like
Hey.
purposes. There we go. There's our pie. Do you want to get one more video of it in the oven, Emmy? Can you get
So
closer
we
to it without
have-
putting yourself in any danger?
That,
Oh,
which is
there goes
there.
We'll close the oven so it doesn't.
And that's all she wrote. Thank you for joining us at Chinn Family Kitchen. Please feel free. Please feel free to like and follow us.
I'm
because
so
we don't
filming
plan very well,
Theo.
but we will likely be doing some shows on Sundays when our energy level is appropriate to the task. Which means not too high, and also not too low. Okay, ready, Emmy? You want to say bye, Emmy?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.